This is Catherine, the protagonist of our tale, and she seeks the answer to the age-old question: can you actually change your life in 6 months? How, you may ask? Of course, by repeating the same boring day over and over again until she crashes out.
For your information, it's called making good habits, being responsible, being an adult. Not like you would know.
Whatever you say.
I'm doing the right thing. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure eating the same thing day in and day out like you're some kind of robot is a great method. Yes, I could never handle such responsibility.
Oh, I didn't know that we were being judgy about what people are eating now. I mean, if it's good and it satisfies a need, it's good.
Well, you never know. When the opportunity comes to have fun, I think you should take it. I think you should take it.
What the?
Oh my god, take a hint. Alright, fine. Oh my god. Hey, is this that having fun thing? Yes, it is. So, you want to have more fun? Ew, is this an android? What the? That's none of your... Whatever, I'm over it. Let's talk fun. You probably think you can't change and have fun at the same time. We give you missions to make changing your life more fun. Well, what's the mission? Okay, I don't know if that's scary or convenient.
So I guess we're making a vision board. But I have seen a lot of girlies on TikTok doing vision bingo cards, which I think is actually a really cute idea. And I also can see why it works, because unlike a vision board, which is kind of like this amalgamation of like inspirational and aesthetic pictures, a bingo card is like 25 concrete things that you are asking to achieve. So aside from the goals that I already mentioned in the last video, we're going to think about concrete ways to achieve those goals. You can only think about 25 of these things. After all, it's a bingo card. You can't just put as many pictures as you want, like with a vision board. I already know that I said I want to get to B2 Spanish. That's very specific, so I'll put that on there. I want to travel. I actually want to sell a novel. Obviously, I want to get a brand deal, and I want to run a 5K. And the last like really big goal, or like, I don't know, kind of like this thing that I can only put on a vision board because I can't really visualize it myself, is doing modeling. Okay, so we have our goals now. Let's go ahead and make the board. All right, so we're about done with it. I've got everything like kind of cut out. All I have to do is paste them in place. But you know what we gotta do, right? The vision board has got to be cute. Okay, and this is what we have. Isn't this so cute? Yes, I drew the little free space myself. I don't know, I was in like a Valentine's Day mood, so I made it like all pink, and it's got like a bow there. And yes, I think this really fits the vibe of what I want my New Year's to be like. I guess now all that's left to do is print it out, huh?
Okay, I have decided that is scary.
Y'all, so guess what I found? Another one. And this one is a lot more serious than the last one. I shouldn't have even said anything about wanting to run a 5K. Oh, there's more.
Ready. Fight.
Okay guys, so this is gonna sound insane, but we are going on a winter run today. So I figured out that Lululemon had a 5K thing going on. I live really close to the mall, and I figured this out like 2 days ago, and we are going today. It starts in like probably 20 minutes. I don't really have anything to wear though. Like, I don't really wear the warmest stuff to work out or anything, so we're gonna have to figure out something. I already said that I wanted to try running a 5K. I did not think it would be so soon. Am I a runner? No, I'm not a track star. We're gonna figure this as like a fitness test. Some equipment for a race. I guess it's not a race. For our run. We are here just a little bit early. It's kind of nice to be early for once. Usually I'm running a little late. But we're gonna head up to Lululemon and see how many people came. I was legitimately shocked to see how many people actually came. We actually got to run with the Lululemon ambassadors, Sabrina and Rashad. I was actually really shocked to see their pictures up on the wall. We'll try and run.
Okay. So scan the route.
So I just realized that this place is closed. I don't think I've ever been to the mall when it's closed before. So the representative actually ended up telling me that they do this run, like, well, they have a 6-mile run and they have a 3-mile run. I showed you already, but they do this run every month. And I'm like, where have I been? I guess it's been closed and I've been asleep, right? I was like briefly kind of grateful that like I decided to do something a little bit out of the ordinary because like, wow, I get to experience something new. Yeah! Yeah! How did everybody get so far already?
What are you doing this for? Are you sure? Get moving.
Oh, my lungs hurt. Shambles. Absolute shambles. Oh. This is harder than I thought. And I thought it would be hard. But I'm not cold. Like, I thought that would be the hard part. I'm not cold. If that was your deterrent for running in the middle of winter, it shouldn't be. Falling and other things should be your cautionary tale. Searching far and wide, each fucking mind to understand the power that's inside.
You gotta be running if you're gonna sing this.
Huh?
You gotta be running if you're gonna sing this.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Voltorb!
To the promised land. It's post-workout bulk. That's what it is. Actually, since we did say this is going to be like a test to see like how I would do in a 5K, how would I do? Poorly. Very poorly. It was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Like, yeah, I ended up running it in just under an hour, like at about 50 minutes. And I guess the next time I want to shave it down like 10 minutes, so that by the end of at least 3 months or something like that of doing stuff like this, I'll be able to do an official 5K. That light was blinding. All right, so I made it back alive. Barely. I've got lots of embarrassing footage. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's one of those things where you wanna say like it was humbling, but like I feel like humbling requires you to have been confident that you were gonna do well to begin with. And I feel like I did as expected. I have somewhat of a bad feeling about this. I have this weird like cough thing going on. And I think I'm probably gonna like drink some tea or some hot water. Actually, I'm gonna do my hair too. I have something else to do later on today. Probably gonna be in a different video though. Pigtails are my comfort hairstyle for real. So I ended up obviously in last place. When I started, there were like people in front of me, but like I could see all of them and stuff. And they were like getting far away, and I was like, how are they getting so far away so quickly? Just was like slowly falling behind. But my goal wasn't necessarily to like stay in the front. I was like behind absolutely everyone. And the only person that was in front of me, she was this tiny little dot. And she was not, there was no one in front of her. So like we were like completely left in the dust. But am I happy to say that I did complete it? That I completed a random, you know, to say that I ran it would also be a lie. Like especially near the end, what I ended up doing was I would run 60 paces and then I would like walk for 30 paces. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this next month as well. I feel like this is gonna be part of like the 6-month challenge. Like for the 6-month challenge, the final boss of each month is gonna be this freaking run. Look at what I got. These are so cute. Are they not freaking adorable? Can I get these open? Yes. Is that cute? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, look at my cute little barrette. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have 3 objectives today. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna outline the entire webtoon. It should only be 3 chapters long. Well, that's the minimum, so that's what we're gonna do. The second thing we're gonna do is make character designs. That's gonna be fun. And the third thing that we're gonna do is actually make a ref sheet. It's kind of like a turnaround, maybe stuff that's in their bag and stuff like that. All right, let's go. It's been so cold that the ice is literally frozen over all the grass. I really think that going to the library is a good idea this time because it's gonna be quiet, it's gonna not have any distractions.
Drink continuing your conversation.
Nah, no. I'm not, we're not doing that. We're not getting distracted. That's very good. That's very good.
I've always liked going to the library. I've always considered it my own mini adventure, if you will. It's a place I could easily get lost in. And if I were to say my top 10 times I've ever felt like the main character have all occurred in bookstores or libraries. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, so I'm actually going to work on the webtoon, but in the meantime, let me treat you to the plot of the webtoon. The backstory is that I came up with this story like 5 years ago and became obsessed with it, then dropped it. So now I want to finish it and bring it back to life. Here's the plot. Okay, so this is Kevin. He's tall. Like, tall. It's Kevin's dream and inspiration to become a chef one day, owning his own restaurant and everything. But the guy has absolutely no confidence to do it. So he works at a restaurant, and he bikes to and from there every day, except for the day he completely decimates himself on this bike. In comes Sadie, a hot mess. So Sadie and Kevin end up meeting and interacting because Sadie ends up being Kevin's Uber driver after he, breaks everything, including his bike. Kevin actually just wants to go to work. Just because he broke his bike doesn't mean he's skipping a day from work. In fact, Kevin has never skipped a day of work in his entire life. So Sadie ends up really finding this disgusting, not because Kevin has a really good work ethic, but the idea of going to work every single day without fail in your 20s is somewhat disgusting. It just kind of feels like he doesn't have any fun. But Kevin immediately rejects this idea because despite everything and despite his talents, Kevin really feels like he needs this job. But Sadie manages to convince him to go anyway, and after many adventures, you know what this is, a love story. Wow, you're actually learning to have fun all on your own. Oh, ha ha. I guess you don't need me anymore. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Really?